let's get right into this. As you may or may not heard, John Fitch has been cut from the UFC, and he's not the only one. There was actually 16 fighters that were cut this recently. Another one was Jacob Volkman, and he's actually 6-2 in his last 8. However, 5 of them, were either split decisions or unanimous decisions. It could have went either way, except for his last fight, and I think that was UFC on FX7. He got a rear naked choke, and normally, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, rear naked choke win, but he got it on a BJJ Wiz and Shane Roller. Shane Roller's no joke. No joke. And I mean, he choked him out. He lost his last one. Out of his last 8 fights, here's basically what it breaks down to. Last 8 fights, he wins 6 of them. The 2 that he lost were more recent. At one point, he was actually on a 5-fight win streak. I mean, this is coming, really sudden, especially from Dana White. Dana White is rationalizing this as much as possible, so much so that I'm confused. I'm really confused. A lot of the stuff he's saying makes sense. Is John Fitch going to be a title holder someday? Probably not. He's probably not going to ever, rise up the ranks that far. I don't see this massive comeback from John Fitch. So he said, then what's the big deal in cutting him? Well, then, what? Then why are you keeping, have 90% of your fighters around? Not everyone could be a George St. Pierre. Not everybody could be an Anderson Silva, Chuck Liddell, etc. By the way, I've been calling UFC a monopoly. So what I decided to do is go ahead, take the liberty in using Google, which is an awesome service, especially for looking up things like I should have done a long time ago, and that's a definition of monopoly. Monopoly, noun, to exercise possession or control of the supply or trade in a commodity or service. That's monopoly. To me, that one, it just didn't hit me right. I still couldn't make up my mind. Definition 2, exclusive possession, control, exercise of something. Exclusive control. Dana White does not have exclusive control of the sport of martial MMA. He does not. He does at the UFC, and everyone knows that that's the place to be if you want to make it in MMA. You make it to the UFC, that's the big stage. Where would John Fitch go? I don't know. But wherever he goes, he's not going to make nearly as much money as he did in the UFC. But I mean, look, John Fitch, let's face it, not the most exciting fighter in the world. He's a wrestler. He's a decent striker, but let's be real. This is mixed martial arts. He hasn't finished anybody. And when has he finished? Has he ever? I don't think he ever. I really don't. I remember Ron Cohenero, and I think that was 5 or 6 years ago. I think he finished him. I think maybe. I don't. I mean, he rationalized as much as he possibly could. He cut 16. Everyone's devastated, but he moves on to say that there's still about 100 over capacity. 100 fighters. He said the blood hasn't even begun to shed yet. So they got to cut 100 fighters. They have 100 fighters. 100 fighters. He's saying, I recall just 6 months ago them saying that they need more fighters. They want more fighters. They need more talent. Now they're cutting 100 people. Doesn't make sense. He said he has 470 some under contract. He needs to get rid of 100. He wants to stick around 400 fighters or so. And that includes women, all 3 of them. 2 or 3, whatever he has left. I don't know about like Marloes Kuhn and Sarah Kaufman. I don't know Julie Kedzie. I don't know if they're signed to UFC or not. I'm not quite sure. To be honest, I think they are. I know Miesha Tate is. I think Miesha Tate's signed to UFC. And to be honest, let's be honest with one another. When Ronda Rousey wins on Saturday, good luck Ronda Rousey. Good luck Liz Carmouche. I do hope you pull off the upset. Said he's due in about a week. So my baby's born. About 2 days later, I get a tweet from Uriah Faber and BJ Penn congratulating me on the birth of my son. So, it looks like unless he's super impressive over Ivan Menjivar at UFC 157, he's going to be cut. If he loses, he will certainly be cut. To me, this comes as a shock. It seems like UFC 132, I think it was, that he just fought Dominic Cruz for for the title. He just fucking coached at the Ultimate Fighter. I just don't get it. Going with Uriah Faber reminds me of Hanan Barao. Hanan Barao looked phenomenal, but better than ever. Michael McDonald, 22 years of age and all the time in the world. That guy is a future belt holder. Now let's sit back and try to remember that this is only the interim belt. The real champ is Dominic Cruz. So we've got about 9 more months left before we see Cruz Barao, and I think that will be the best bantamweight fight we've seen thus far. Well, just past that event, god damn, did Cub Swanson look fucking good. Damn, Cub Swanson looked good. Wow. What lit a fire under Cub Swanson's ass? That's what I want to know. I had Poirier picked. I had Poirier picked for several reasons. Dustin Poirier, highly touted, coming up before the Korean Zombie, he was actually, I think, 2.5, maybe even a 3-1 favorite to defeat the Korean Zombie. The Korean Zombie ends up winning round 3 using Dustin Poirier's own signature choke, the Darce choke. Actually, Jason Mayhem Miller named that. And it just wasn't looking good for Cub Swanson. I turned the TV on the last 3 events that he was in. This guy's a monster. Cub Swanson's a fucking monster. What I'd like to see is Chan Sung Jung versus Cub Swanson. For the winner of Aldo Aldo Pettis. Why not? He had this whole shitstorm brewing, how bad he wanted Nick Diaz. Upon returning to the UFC, he wants to, really beat Nick Diaz's ass this time. He wants to teach him a real lesson this time. It won't go to the judges. It looked like he went on a frat boy drinking bender, and just went on Twitter and just talked so much shit on Nick Diaz to try to score a fight with him. And this is when there was a scramble to see, Nick Diaz coming back. So this was around November, December, and Nick Diaz did not have an opponent set. People were campaigning to fight him next. Josh Koscheck was in line. There were talks about possibly Sanchez. There were talks about Hendricks. And certainly none of us, I don't think, expected GSP off the bat. There were even talks about Condit. Ends up, Nick hit the fucking lottery, and Sanchez drops down to lightweight. I don't know. I always said this about Sanchez. I like him because I genuinely believe that there's something way wrong with that kid's head. That's going to do it. This video is going to be so long. It's going to be aggravating to edit. There's so much you guys don't see. Seriously, you got to edit. So the editing sucks. I'll be back. Post-fight blog. 157 Saturday night. See me again. And share this video. Get my videos around. Push Power Silver 101. Join the cause. I'm a blue collar guy. I do videos for fun. I don't get paid all that much. I do it for you, just to keep you guys updated. Drop some news. Give you the spread. Have some fun. Have some chats. Be biased while I'm really, really struggling. Just as long as the video is being shared, we're all under the same banner here. We're all MMA advocates. I'm blue collar. I do this because I like talking to you guys. You guys need updates, news, come to me. I love you all, my subscribers, my supporters, all from day one. Please hit me up on Twitter. I am at MisledYouth27 or at PowerSilver101. My Twitters both are awesome. So, hook it up, and I'll see you Saturday after Ronda Rousey claims yet another person's body part.